Penticton Vees battled the Vernon Vipers on Remembrance Day Friday in front of over 3,300 fans in the SOEC, and Beanie Richter got them to their feet early, scoring the opening goal in the first period at 5:28. Richter took the puck away at center ice. He starts the play, finishes the play. Beanie with a big goal there past Rowan Clark for his second of the year as he makes a nice drive down the right wing. Watch this little pull-up and drop pass. Pullman the shot, Richter the rebound, and let's go. Vees up 1-0. Good response by Vernon, though. Bit of a broken play a few minutes later. It's finally finished off by Sia Tanaka Campbell. Boom, top corner right there, glove side past starter Hank Levy. That tied the game at 16:37 late in the first period, as that was quite the shot, labeled going down to a knee and up into the top corner to make it a 1-1 game, as we saw the broken play there. Puck kind of in front, squibbled off his stick. Jurasevich can find it. Tanaka Campbell does, and it's 1-1. And there are some frantic moments at the end of that first period. It was Spencer Smith, who was around the net all night, finished with an assist, but here, without the goalie's blocker or stick, it's Clark making a few acrobatic saves. Look at him flail around there like a fish out of water, but whatever works for goalies, hey, as he stopped Spencer Smith late in the first to keep it a 1-1 game. Vees wasted no time in the second. There's Ben Burnett from his office, just 12 seconds into the second, up top on the glove side through his screen on the power play, as he scores to make it 2-1 on his 6th goal of the year. Burnett, in back-to-back weekends, have scored in the second period 15 seconds in and now 12 seconds in. Burnett doesn't waste time going to the office in the second period, does he? Vees made it 2-1 at that point, and then some nice work here as Jackson Newendike walks to the slot just as the power play expires and labels that wrist shot through a crowd to the top corner. You can see that water bottle pop as well for good measure, as Newendike, at just the end of a power play, gets his 8th of the year at 18:56 to make it 3-1 late in the second for Penticton. Good reverse angle here. Newendike walking off the wall, bim, in the back of the net. Rowan Clark, no chance there through the screen. That made it 3-1 Penticton. Early in the third, Bradley Nadeau was buzzing, rifles it off the crossbar. Calernot eventually finds the bouncing puck on the right side of the crease. You see that shot off the crossbar, ping-pongs over a couple sticks and gloves, and then right over to Calernot for his second of the year, as he scores just 52 seconds into the third period to make it a 4-1 Vees lead. That was a bit of a backbreaker there for the Vipers as he rifled it in on the glove side, and Arnott with a 2-point night. He was very good down the middle. Vees kept coming. As not even 2 minutes into the period, it's Hopkins from the point, scoring on the stick side as he rifles that in through a crowd again. The Vees defenseman just found ways to get pucks on net tonight. Look at this reverse angle. Well-placed shot by Ryan Hopkins. 2:04 into the third. He scores his 6th to make it 5-1 Penticton. One more look. Hopkins loading up the wrist shot, rifling it in on stick side. That got the crowd going again. At that point, making it 5-1 Penticton. And the Vees weren't done there, as crashing the crease was Ethan Mann to clean up the rebound. His 2nd of the year to make it 6-1 at 9:59. But watch the rush by Arnott. His 2nd point of the game, just taking matters into his own hands. He was rushing down the right wing, makes a nice power move, looking like Uncle Jason there, going to the net, as it's a rebound goal for Ethan Mann to make it a 6-1 Vees lead. Some mop-up duty goal here for the Vipers late in the third of the power plays. They get a goal at 17:29. Lee Parks, a well-placed shot on a turn and fire situation as he scores from in tight, beating the goaltender Levy on the stick side. For him, his 6th of the year, consolation goal late for the Vernon Vipers, as that made it 6-2. Only real blemish on the Vees' second half of the game, that late power play goal. But it didn't matter. The Vees cruise to win number 17 in a row. Hank Levy gets his 5th win as Penticton, in front of 3,382 fans, stay undefeated. These highlights brought to you by our friends at the Penticton Herald.